Hi there, Alina from Xactimate Mastery here. What I want to talk about is called the differences report. So let's say that the adjuster allows you to have his ESX. You've got your supplement estimate. You want to talk about the differences. You can actually run this differences report using his estimate maybe as a baseline and then putting yours next to it. And then you can see the difference in money, what price lists were used, tax rates. It'll show you all this kind of breakdown, and it's a pretty cool thing, especially if you have like a long rebuild or maybe a really long mitigation report and you're trying to figure out the differences between two estimates. This is a really cool tool. So let's go take a look at what is called the differences report. So here I am in X1, so if you are in version 28, this will still work for you, no problem. You'll just want to choose the project that you want to be the baseline. So we're going to use this 2019 here. There's a difference between my two roof-only estimates, and you can see that in the money right here, and I want to know what the differences are. So we're going to go to that roof-only 2019, and I can pull that up here. And you're going to go straight to the report section. So if you're in X1, you're going to find that on this blue ribbon over here to the left. If you're in 28, it'll be up here under print in the top right corner. All right, so when we go into the reports, you'll see what you usually, use every day to write a PDF or get the report out of the Xactimate software. You're going to see that type of report residing right here next to report. So if we drop down the list and scroll down a bit, you've got all types of reports here, but we're looking for the differences report is what we are going to use. When I choose differences report, it'll say, what's your baseline? Oh, it's the estimate you're in. What estimate do you want to compare it to? And this is where it looks a little confusing because it says estimate, it has your name. You're going to drop down that list and you're going to go to the blue smart list. Click on that, and that's going to pull up a list of current estimates that are residing in your Xactimate. And we're going to go down to roof only because that's the one I would like it to compare to. Left click OK. And don't worry about any of these other selections. Unless you didn't have a sketch, you might want to uncheck the sketch changes, really up to you. But let's go ahead and view this changes or differences report. So the baseline estimate is on the left. That's the one that I was in when I ran the report. The report that I chose to compare it to is your comparison estimate over here to the right. So you can see here that there's a net change over here with the money, it'll tell you, or a decrease, because actually these items weren't on this estimate. So where you see the X's, those items aren't on the estimate. So it shows it as a decrease, which is interesting, but you'll see how this all shakes out at the bottom. So that's where you can see, like for like. Here I added, there's some drywall in this estimate that's not over here. So that's why you see the plus signs. So after you look at a few of these, you'll kind of get the lay of the land and the feel for it. But you can see here, it's telling you you've got some differences in quantities. That's in the roofing. And some differences. So the DMO is going to be your removal, guys, because I have the R&R, the flashings, the pipe jacks, and everything. So that's where you've got the DMO that's coming off the roof. And then you've got the put back down here. So just to kind of clarify what's going on, you see DMO versus RFG. That goes into this report here. That's why it's splitting it out. And then we're going to go down to the next page, and I've got the material sales tax rate. You can see I've got those are different, actually. We've got different tax rates and also different price lists running. So lots of variations, lots of differences that we can see from running this report. So the category totals, we've got a plus of $78 on this side. And obviously this estimate that I was in is missing some drywall, so that would need to be edited. And some other things would need to be addressed. Now, this is a sandbox, meaning that this is just stuff I play around with. So don't take it literally. Why the drywall and the painting is there, I was just going to show you some of the variations so we could see this plus sign. But try running this on some of your estimates if you can get a hold of the adjuster's estimate, or if you're an adjuster, you want to get a hold of the contractor's estimate in the ESX format. You could import it and then run this differences report to see where's the disparity, and easily see, where maybe there's a difference in measurement, or is there a difference in the actual line items missing from one report to the other. So that's what's interesting about this differences report. It's an easy way to take a glance over the estimate. And if you have a long rebuild, this is quite helpful to the contractor, because he can quickly see where maybe his estimate is deficient or the adjuster's estimate is deficient. It's very interesting to look at these side by side if you are able to get the ESX from the adjuster, or if you're the adjuster, maybe getting it from the contractor. So this has been a very helpful report to figure out what's missing where and what quantities are different as well. My name is Alina Wilson, and I train contractors how to use Xactimate. Hope you enjoyed that video. Please share with anyone that you know that would need that information, and be sure to like this video if you like the topic. If you have any questions, be sure to post them down below in the comments section. I'm always fielding the comments, taking a look at them, and I usually respond. So would love to hear from you about this topic, or just any questions that you may have. For more information about the Xactimate training that I have to offer, you can go visit xactimatemastery.com. I hope you guys have a really great week in your business, and I will see you next week.